My name is Lisa, and I live in a small flat in London. Life was simple: work, friends, the occasional visit to my parents in the countryside. I never thought much about religion or prophecies. The news talked about strange things happening in the world: wars, political chaos, even whispers about the Vatican hiding secrets. But to me it was just noise. Before we continue, please let me know where you're listening from. It would be nice to feel closer, even if we're physically apart. Also, don't forget to like. It will help this video to reach so many people who need to listen to this testimony. And leave a comment. Share your thoughts about this near-death experience testimony. Let's have a fair and open discussion so we can learn from each other here on this channel. And don't forget to subscribe for more of this content coming your way. Enjoy listening. That changed on a cold evening in April 2025. I was walking home from work, the streets damp from an earlier rain. The air smelled like wet pavement and car exhaust. My phone buzzed. Another news alert. Something about Israel and a sudden peace deal. I barely glanced at it. Then it happened. A speeding car lost control, skidding straight toward me. I remember the headlights blinding me, the screech of tires, and then nothing. I saw was darkness. I didn't feel pain. I didn't feel anything. Just emptiness. And then light. Not like a lamp or the sun. A light that felt alive, warm, like it knew me. A voice spoke, not with sound but inside my mind. Lisa, I wasn't afraid. I should have been, but I wasn't. You are not finished yet. Then images flashed before me, visions of things I'd never seen before. The Vatican shrouded in secrecy, a document hidden for centuries about to be revealed. World leaders signing agreements that would change everything. A storm coming, not of weather but of truth. And then I was back, gasping, choking. The sound of sirens, people shouting. A paramedic leaned over me. She's alive, but I wasn't the same. Something had happened to me in that darkness. Something beyond this world. And now I knew April 2025 was not just another month. Something was coming. And I had seen it. I woke up in the hospital, my body aching, my mind racing. The doctors said I was lucky, broken ribs, a concussion, but alive. Lucky. That word felt empty. What happened to me wasn't luck. It was something else. The first thing I did when I could hold my phone was search for news. Anything about the Vatican, Israel, financial crashes. The pieces were there, scattered, but real. Vatican archives to release classified documents amid internal strife. Israel announces historic security agreement. Critics warn of consequences. Global markets fluctuate as new banking regulations stir controversy. These were the things I had seen in the darkness. The nurses thought my panic was from the accident. They gave me sedatives, told me to rest. But how could I? I had died, and in that death, I had been shown things. My parents rushed to London, their faces pale with fear. Lisa, thank God you're alive, my mum sobbed, clutching my hand. I wanted to tell them everything. The light, the voice, the visions, but the words stuck in my throat. They wouldn't understand. Then on the third night he appeared, not in person. On the news, a high-ranking priest, someone from the Vatican, stood at a press conference, his face grim. He spoke about hidden truths and a reckoning for the church. The reporters buzzed with questions, but his answers were cryptic. What has been concealed will now be revealed. I sat frozen. This was it, the beginning of what I had seen. That night, I dreamed again. Not of the light this time, but of fire, cities in chaos, people screaming, a shadow spreading over the world. And in the center of it all, a single figure watching. Wait, I woke up drenched in sweat, my heart pounding. Something was coming, and I was the only one who knew. The doctors discharged me a week later, but I didn't feel like myself anymore. Every sound was too loud, every light too bright, and the dreams, they wouldn't stop. I tried going back to work, but my hands wouldn't stop shaking. My boss sent me home after I spilled coffee all over my keyboard. Lisa, you need more rest, she said gently. But how could I rest when the world was about to change? Then on April 15th, it happened. The Vatican made an official announcement, one that sent shockwaves across the globe. A secret archive sealed for centuries was being opened. Documents proving corruption, hidden prophecies, even suppressed gospels, all about to be revealed. News channels exploded with theory. Priests were divided. Some called it a necessary cleansing. Others whispered it was the beginning of the end. I sat in my flat, staring at the screen, my skin prickling. This was exactly what I had seen. That night, the voice returned. "Lisa." I nearly screamed. It wasn't a dream this time. I was wide awake. The room felt charged, like the air before a storm. "You were chosen to see because you will be needed." "Needed for what?" I whispered, my voice trembling. A flash, images burned into my mind. A great deception, disguised as peace. A false leader, rising with promises of unity. A choice between truth and survival. Then silence. I collapsed onto my knees, gasping. This wasn't just a vision anymore. It was a warning, and I had no idea what to do with it. The days after the Vatican announcement felt like walking through a dream. No, a nightmare. Every newspaper, every TV channel, every conversation in the streets was about the leaked documents. People argued in cafes, priests gave tense sermons, and social media erupted with conspiracy theories. Some called it a divine revelation. Others warned it was Satan's distraction. I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. The voice had said I was needed. But for what? I was just an ordinary woman. No special skills, no influence. Why me? Then on April 20th, Israel signed the peace deal. The news showed world leaders shaking hands, smiling. But in my vision, I had seen the truth. This wasn't peace. It was a trap, a step toward something far darker. That same night, I received a message from a stranger. "You saw it too, didn't you?" My blood turned to. The sender's name was Daniel, and his profile was blank except for a single verse. "And you shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free." John 8:32. I hesitated, then replied, "Saw what?" His answer came instantly. The light, the warning, the storm that's coming. I nearly dropped my phone. He knew. We met the next day in a quiet park. Daniel was older than I expected, with sharp blue eyes that held the same haunted look I saw in the mirror. "The first time I died," he said quietly, "was in Afghanistan. I saw what you saw. The Vatican, Israel, the collapse, and I heard the voice. You died too." My voice cracked. He nodded. "There are others like us, scattered, but we're being gathered now because when the storm hits, the world will need those who know, or both." "Know what? What are we supposed to do?" Their eyes told the same story. They had died. They had seen Maria, a nurse from Spain, clutched a rosary as she spoke. The Vatican documents are just the beginning. What comes next will make the world question everything. They'll call it peace, but it's control, and when people resist, that's when the real chaos starts. I listened, my stomach twisting. These weren't fanatics or conspiracy theorists. They were like me, ordinary people who'd been shown something impossible, chosen witnesses to the unraveling. Then Daniel placed a worn Bible on the table, open to Revelation 13. The beast system isn't coming. It's here. And in the days ahead, everyone will have to choose. That night, the dreams returned, but this time they were different. I saw a mark disguised as progress that would soon be demanded. A great falling away, as even the faithful would be deceived. And a remnant, small but unshaken, holding to the truth no matter the cost. I woke with a gasp. The clock read 3:33 a.m. Outside, the first hints of dawn touched the sky. A text buzzed on my phone. "Daniel, it's starting. Turn on the news." The headline screamed. "Global currency reset announced. Digital ID to launch by year's end." My hands went numb. This was the foundation. The world would embrace it gladly, until the day refusal meant starvation. Daniel's next message was simple. "Meet us at the safe house. The time to prepare is now." I grabbed my coat, my heart pounding not with fear, but terrible clarity. The voice had been right. I was needed, and so were you. 1 year later, the mark was now mandatory. Supermarkets, hospitals, even sidewalks had scanners. Those who refused lived in shadows, trading in secret, praying in whispers. Our group had grown to 32. We stored food, secured water, and most importantly, shared the truth with those still willing to hear. The world called us fool, but we remembered the vision that was shown to us, and we knew the darkest hour comes just before dawn. This is the vision I had concerning what is coming. If you have ears, listen to what I'm telling you. What is coming is more dangerous than ever seen. All you are required to do is to pray against this plan of the enemy. Thank you for listening to this revelation. If you have been blessed, please like this video and share this video to your loved ones who you will like to hear this message. Also, please do not forget to subscribe to this channel for more of this content coming your way. God bless you. Until next time, remain blessed.